What's going on, everybody? I'm Marissa Chapman. It is great to have you back for another episode of Lady Lion Insider. This week, I want to introduce the newest member of the Lady Lion family, Coordinator of Community Outreach, Stephanie Zonars. Stephanie is going to be in charge of all community projects and public appearances for the Lady Lions and head coach Coquise Washington. But aside from all of her duties at the office, she also has to manage her own business and writing books.
I've written 3 books. The first one was called Time Out, and it is about some of my experiences when I worked with a group called Athletes in Action, and worked on a lot of different mission trips with basketball, with college and post-college athletes, traveled all around the world, and so that book is kind of about those experiences. And then my second book was really a unique experience. I had the opportunity to put together a book about Coach Kay Yao, who was the former coach at North Carolina State for 34 years, and as many people know, battled breast cancer for 20 years and passed away in January of 2009. And before she passed away, she allowed me to write a book about her and her life and her leadership. And it's actually written a lot by her players. It includes 35 stories that her players wrote about the things they learned from playing for her and the life lessons that they walked away with after being part of her team. And then each chapter, Coach Yao was very strong in her faith, and so each chapter has a tie-in of that life lesson into a story or a principle that comes from the Bible, and so that's the part that I actually wrote. So each chapter has 2 parts, and it's just a really neat look at Coach Yao's life, at her faith and at her leadership, and what really made her the kind of person that so many people, her players and so many of her peers, had such great respect for.
For most people on their first day at the job, it consists of filling out papers, maybe organizing their desk, pencil pushing even, but that was not the case for Stephanie.
The joke is that my first actual day of work was getting on a plane to go to France and Italy with the team in August, and it wasn't something that was necessarily supposed to happen, but because of a situation where someone couldn't go, I had the opportunity to go, and so it was just a phenomenal experience, a great way to get to know the players and the staff a little bit better right off the bat, and then to see some of the things that we saw was just really amazing. I think one of my favorite things was watching Nikki Green and just her awe of all the beauty and the art, because she's an art major, and just kind of watching her expressions and the way she responded to going to the Vatican and to seeing so much beauty was really, really fun.
To see more videos of the community projects that the Lady Lions have done, you can check out ladylions.com and go to the blog, or go to YouTube and type in Penn State Lady Lions. Thanks for joining me on Lady Lion Insider.